Good day and welcome to another episode of It's a Long Road, the Rambo Series Podcast. I'm very excited to be with you guys today, all you listeners, and I have with me a very special guest, Zachary. How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
Good. Now, Zachary, you and I met on the webs. What was it? A couple years ago, a year ago now? I can't remember.
Yeah, a couple years ago when I first watched the Rambo movie.
That's right. So you're 14 now. You were
Mhm.
12 back then, and you were doing a journey of the Rambo films. And I really genuinely enjoyed your YouTube review of the First Blood. And I reached out to you, said, "Hey, I would love to interview you for the show." And what was the format of that show? I can't remember now. What did we talk about?
We primarily just talked about like the first one, how I got introduced to it, how you got introduced to it, and then kind of just talked about from there.
Okay. And you have your own YouTube movie review channel. Do you want to plug that
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah, I mean, I talk about like all kinds of movies. New movies are actively coming out in theaters. Just mainly talk about that, and then even beyond that, I just talk about things about movies.
Yeah, you do a great job, and it's always fun to see young talent out there talking about films. I think you're doing what I would have done if I had the internet when I was your age, because I loved movies at a very young age. Certainly, as a 14-year-old, I was like deep into the action films and all that stuff. So, had I had a microphone, a camera, like I am now,
Yeah.
I would have started early, like you are. So, good job for starting early.
Thank you. Yeah, I love doing it. I've been doing it probably for like a few years now, and then I feel like I've just gone better over time.
Well, I hope you don't get worse.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Not yet. I don't think I've peaked yet.
No, well, I don't think you've peaked yet either, and I don't know if I've peaked yet. I'll tell you this much: I started, of course, I was already a full-grown adult when I started podcasting, and I think I've gotten better. It just like anything over time, you start to understand your own voice, and how do I want to sound to myself when I talk. And my first episodes of my Rocky podcast, for example, were horrible. It's actually hard to listen to, but that's part of the journey is to see where you came from. You've got your life on YouTube. Showing that. Now, before we get into the Rambo talk, I also want to say you did do some shows on the Last of the Action Heroes podcast network, and I don't know if you've heard, Zach, but the network is dead. It's been nuked.
Wait, what do you mean?
So, long story short, the audio feed. So, if you're listening to that network on your Apple, Spotify, whatever it is, just
Yes.
the audio feed, not the Rambo show as a show on YouTube, but the audio feed got nuked
Oh,
because, long story short, there was a show that I hosted, wasn't my show, but they were using musical bed that was copyrighted,
oh man.
and it wasn't transformative content. They were just using it as their intro, and the warnings from Spotify were going to my spam folder, so I wasn't seeing them.
Copyright can be a huge pain. I've had to deal with that a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's a pain in the butt. YouTube is much more friendly about it. They'll say, "Hey, just so you know, FYI," like they don't get mad at you. They'll just claim it at the
Yeah,
at
it's
the
got a little
worst. Yeah,
claim and then just a little bit of description about it, and you get the chance to like edit it out and stuff.
yeah. And Spotify was trying to tell me as well, I guess, but it was going to my spam folder, so they thought I was ignoring them, and I wasn't. I just didn't see the emails, and so they just they took down all of my because all the channels I do is under one account, so they just nuked all my channels.
Oh, so like, what are you gonna do now? Are you gonna like re-upload them or?
Exactly. So I'm re-uploading the Rambo and Rocky at the time it's recording. I haven't started yet. It's going to be a process because I have all the audio from the YouTube because it's all available on YouTube, but the actual network is gone. It's too much to do the network because it was like 6, 7 different shows. So it's gone. But I just want to thank you, Zach, for showcasing your Rambo. I think you did Rambo, Rocky, some of the diehards were on there, and yeah, I appreciate you sharing that with us. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Okay, and so did you name your channel? Sorry, what's the name of your channel that people can
Oh
go to?
yeah, Zachary as always. I think I have it down there. On my name, like for the thing on the call.
Yeah, let me actually show that. Here we go. There we go. Okay, there it is. Yeah, Zachary as always with the Zack, Zachary Ary. Okay, tell the listeners, Zach, though, what is your overall fandom of Rambo, the franchise?
Okay, so like the first one, I think is incredible. I think it's a classic. I think it was like perfectly made when of the time it came out. The second one I thought was really good. The third one I did not like at all. the fourth one I thought was really good, especially when I rewatched it. I liked it like a lot better than I did the first time I watched it. And then the fifth one I thought was okay. I mean, it was pretty entertaining
Okay,
overall.
interesting. So if you were to rank them, you're saying, if I'm tracking, the first film is your favorite, and then your least favorite is Rambo 3?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Okay, so like I love the cinematography. It's probably like by far the most beautiful looking out of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I think overall, like what it was trying to go for, overall like failed in execution.
What's one of the things you thought they dropped the ball on?
I just thought it kind of failed with like trying to recreate another Rambo sequel, like trying to make a formula out of
Mm.
what worked so well, like bringing him back in the second one, trying to recreate that for the third one, and then just in execution of what it was trying to accomplish with the story, I think it just kind of dropped the ball there.
Okay, no, that's fair. You're not alone. There's a lot of people who don't
Mm.
really like the third film. I would say the third and the fifth film would be in a lot of people's fandom talk of the least favorite of the franchise. I think you're not alone there.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not going to kick you off the show, Zach. There's no wrong answers. Okay, you're fine. Okay,
Okay.
not till we get to the trivia. There's no wrong answers. Okay. Now, what's your overall fandom of Sly, the man, Sylvester Stallone? Do you like his films? Do you
Oh
enjoy
yeah, I
him?
love his films. I think he's great. Like those Rocky films were amazing. Even the Creed movies, like when you get into like the first and second one, even though he wasn't in the third one, you still kind of feel his presence there. That was pretty nice. And even like beyond those two, he was pretty good in other stuff.
What's a film that you like that's not Rocky or Rambo?
Like some of his like work that he did in like in the '90s. Like I don't like really care for his stuff in the 2000s, where he also tried to be an action hero, like the Expendables, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like he's trying to be like an action hero like he was like in the '70s or in the '80s, but he's like way older then, so it doesn't really work tonally.
Are you an ageist, Zach?
Am I a what?
Ageist?
No, no, no.
You know what that is?
Yeah, like I loved Harrison Ford in like Indiana Jones 5 when he was like 80. I think he did great because they addressed his age.
Right.
He was like an action hero, like he would have been in like his 30s or 40s when he was filming like Raiders of the Lost Ark or something.
No, I'm just bugging. I'm just bugging you. No, you're right. It's look, we all got to get old. Just like Rocky told Apollo, it's too bad. Oh, sorry, Apollo told Rocky, it's too bad we got to get old, Stallion. You know, we all have to get older.
That was
What did
that was
what?
really well in the Creed movies. They actually like addressed
Yes, good point.
his age and didn't like treat him like he was still that like he was still like that really big like underdog boxer like in his like 30s or something.
No, it's good to work the age into the film. It makes it more believable. It's not what I mean, but it just
It
I
adds
feel
to
like
his depth kind of.
yeah, no, it's good. You're gonna get old too one day, Zach. I know you're 14. You think you have your whole life ahead of you, but when you get to my age, you're gonna realize, holy smokes, where did the time go? Just ask your parents where the last 25, 30 years went. They'll tell you. It was a blink of an eye, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, before we get to the Rambo franchise, I want to pick your brain because I know you're a huge moviegoer. So, number
Oh,
one, how how often do you go to the movies?
okay, so like on Tuesdays at like do they have the chain Regal up there? Or
Not no, a Regal. No, we don't have Regal in Canada. I don't think.
okay, well there's this chain called Regal, and on Tuesdays they have like if you get the app, there's like $5 movie tickets on Tuesdays.
Nice, yeah.
So I go there. A lot of it's an affordable way to watch new movies, which like affordable way to watch new movies doesn't come by very often now.
Right.
And then like sometimes if there's like a movie like out on the weekend or something, I'll invite some of my friends and we'll go see that. Or if they don't want to, I'll go see it. It depends on like what movie it is.
And I noticed your like bless your parents' hearts. You've been watching some pretty intense films at a young age. So what's their? Did they talk to you about that? Did they give you any reason why they've let you watch?
Mm.
Some movie. You're still not 18 yet, so I've seen some of the films that you review on your channel. We're talking some pretty hardcore stuff. What's their reasoning? And I'm not judging. I'm genuinely curious. So I have
I
kids that are
understand.
your age and younger. They've watched the films that you've watched too. But I'm curious what they say to you.
Okay, so like when it comes to like me watching those movies like with my dad or something, like there's some movies he doesn't want me seeing, like the Conjuring movies, and I understand, or like, but like when it just comes down to something like an R-rated like bloody like action movie or something like that, it really just comes down to it like how mature he thinks I am just as a person going into those movies, and if he can kind of guide me through that. And same with my mom when it kind of comes to that.
No, that's fair. That's what I do with my kids. We watched one of the tougher films we watched together. I don't know if you've seen it, and because I have kids much older than you, but I also have kids much your age as well. I have 11-year-old twins, and then I have a 13-year-old son, and we just watched Platoon a little while ago. Have you seen Platoon?
I have that on my watch list, and I really want to watch it, but I have not yet. I just have it like
Okay.
sitting there on my watch list with like Full Metal Jacket, like things like
Yeah.
that.
So that was a movie where it's really great to have a parent. It's a tough film. There's some brutal scenes. It's some brutal moments, but it gave us an opportunity. We would pause and I would talk to them and say the reason why the American soldiers are doing this at this time, or the Vietnamese were doing, like, I explained to them the context of the violence, because violence is tough. I mean, of course,
Yeah.
nobody's actually getting hurt. It's a film. Nobody's really injured in the film, but it's telling the story of what things were like. You know, it wasn't a true story per se, but the events in Platoon, things like that truly happened. And so it gave an opportunity to say, hey, so this is what you're probably saying about your parents. It gives you an opportunity to have a dialogue about certain things.
Yeah, that's a really good thing. Like if you have somebody there just to like guide you through what you're watching and add a lot more
Yeah.
context and depth, kind of like walking through like at a younger age what you're watching. So that's really good that you do that.
Oh, thanks, Zach. Superman, the new one, good or bad? Go.
Amazing. Okay, so like James Gunn, you know who James Gunn is. He made like the Guardians
Yeah.
movies.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so like he made this world. He fully throws you into the world of being a comic book, because like in the early 2000s, what they did with like people like the Fantastic Four or something, they take those characters who clearly were in our world and tried as hard as they could to put them in our world. But here, they're not scared to do that, and they take a lot of like the James Gunn isms for like the first three movies, like a very profound knowledge of music and like things like that, to incorporate them into the movie and make a story that felt straight like it was pulled out of the comic book. That's what I really appreciate about it. Great strategy from you.
See, there you go, folks. That's how Zach does it. Quick, down and dirty, ready to go. That's it. That's his reviews right there. You don't do long reviews like me. You get right to the point, and there you go, folks. Check out Zachary As Always on his YouTube channel, and a good review, by the way. I love the new Superman as well. Okay.
Oh,
Now, before we get into the trivia of Rambo, the fourth Rambo film called Rambo, did you know that it was actually called John Rambo for some time?
I don't think I knew that. No.
Yeah, it was like I believe like when it was getting made, it was, you're hearing about the scuttlebutt in 2008. How old were you in 2008?
Was not alive until 2011.
And so in 2008, Zach, of course, I'm reading stuff on the internet, and there's like magazines talking about it. For the longest time, it was called John Rambo, and the reason why, because it's obviously a Sly written film directed by Sly. He just did Rocky Balboa in 2006. So we all thought, hey, it makes sense.
Okay.
Rocky Balboa, last Rocky film, John Rambo, the last Rambo film, as we thought at the time. I, to this day, am very disappointed they didn't keep the John Rambo title. What about you? Do you think it would have been a better title, John Rambo?
Well, I think John Rambo would have been awesome. Like having it parallel with that other movie that came out at a similar time. Like I think that would have been great.
I don't know why. It's I love Sly, I really do, but he doesn't always make the best choices. I'm not going to lie to you.
Maybe it's just like a marketing thing or something. Like the studio was like, you have to do this for whatever reason. Just like a more.
He must have answered. Yeah, you're right. He must have answered to somebody on that. Okay, so not briefly, but like, what's your overall feelings, fandom of the actual fourth Rambo film? Like, how do you feel it stands as a film? But give me a standalone Zack As Always review of Rambo 4.
So with like Rambo 4, I like how it does where it's like it uses the character and it explains his depth of why he would even return on a mission like this, and when he's even on the mission, it tries to go into kind of like the emotional depth of his character. What I think is at the core of it is emotional depth. Like at the end of the first one, when he started breaking down at the very end of it, after kind of having this very rough exterior, that whole film, breaking down his emotional depth, the things at the core of the character is great. And then even beyond that, you have the action, which is just turned up to 11 here. Like I think they were great in like all the movies, like the first, second, third, the fourth. Like, that's something I even like about the third one was the action.
Right.
But on the fourth one, like that last 20, 25 minutes, where you just have like Rambo on the machine gun and it's cool.
Now, do you feel that the movie was too short? I'm not trying to lead the witness, Your Honor, but do you think it ended too quickly?
No. Well,
Okay.
because like one thing I do wish they would have done though is I wish they would have like went more into that emotional depth because like they do it a little bit, but I feel like if yeah, like you said, did give it a little more time, they could have fleshed that out a little bit more.
No, I agree. I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think when they did that black and white sequence, we see a little bit of still the trauma, the PTSD. We're still seeing that he suffers in his later years. You're right. I wish they kind of fleshed that out or showed more of a flashback sequence or something. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Now, just so you know, Zach, I haven't seen this film for at least a couple of years.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So my trivia will be horrible. But my understanding is, like, my answers to the trivia will be pretty bad. Now, granted, on the first round of 10 questions, I actually scored 7 out of 10. So that's not too bad considering I hadn't seen the film in 2 years.
And I watched it like last night. So
No, that's what I want to tell the audience. This is great. Most of my guests who come on usually do a rewatch fairly. They don't want to look stupid on the podcast. Don't worry. I always look dumb, so don't worry about that. So if you look dumb, you'll look dumb with me.
okay.
But okay, so don't worry. And there's no winner. The only winner is our listeners who are playing along at home. And when I give you the question, don't say the answer out loud. We're gonna go over the answers together at the end of the 10 questions. Okay. So you can write it down or just put it in your memory bank, and I'll trust that you gave the right answer.
Actually, I have a notebook right here. Can I go ahead and
Perfect
for a second then before we start?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
No worries. All right. So here we go. Here's the first question for our round. What are Rambo's instructions to Sarah and Schoolboy if the boat is not there when they reach the river?
Oh crap!
Now, are you a good student at school?
Pretty good, yeah. Except for Spanish, I'm terrible at Spanish, but fairly, yeah.
So, what's your strongest subject?
By far, English.
What the language you speak?
Oh well, like writing, like all.
I know it's a joke, Zach.
My bad.
It's my terrible humor. It's called dad humor. I do this to my kids, and the response you give me is exactly what they give me. So you're in good company. Don't worry. Okay, so what are Rambo's instructions to Sarah and Schoolboy if the boat is not there when they reach the river? Now, I'm going to paraphrase my answer here. I'm going to guess what Rambo's instructions would have been. I don't know. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to hopefully work in movies at some like cinematographer, like something like that. But if
That's
that
awesome.
doesn't work, I want to get maybe a lobbyist or something would be cool.
A what now?
A lobbyist.
Oh, you're gonna throw balls in the air?
No, like a politician or something like they.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you're gonna lob balls in the air, like throw balls, lob. You get it?
No,
You get the English pun I did there, Zach?
Yeah.
Okay. Lobbyist. Oh boy, I could see you doing something like that. You got to be quick on your feet, though.
Yeah, I think once I take some classes with it, really get in tune with it, I think it'd be good.
Are you a Republican or a Democrat? You don't have to say if you don't want to.
I don't really want to say.
Okay. Are you happy with who's president?
No.
You know what's great? No, here's the thing. In all honesty, look, it doesn't matter. People who get offended, I know you're not doing this. I'll just say that. I'll speak for you a little bit. People who get upset because you're not the party they belong to, those kind of people kind of suck. And I'll say that. You should, not you, but one should be strong enough to hear from the opposing voice that I believe in this or I support this and not get butthurt about it. Because if you're going to go in politics, you got to be ready to hear the alternative views and the opposing voices. And yeah, so you don't have to tell me which side of the fence on, though I have a good idea. What would be your ultimate goal? Would you want to run for mayor, governor, president?
Probably a governor, honestly, just focus more on improving the state I'm currently in. And then from there, maybe senator or something, really being able to get in there, hear others people's views and then kind of just incorporate that into mine, seeing what would be the best way, kind of communicating with each other.
Well, you're a smart young man. Because you know what? We need young folk like you. You're the future, not me. And I'm Canadian. it's great to see young people your age thinking like this. No offense to other people your age. They're probably not thinking like you are. So that's good that you're actually thinking about how to make the world a better place. So thank you, Zach. At the very least, no matter what side of the fence you're on, that's what I was trying to say is your goal is to try to make the world a better place. And so good job.
Because what we need at our core is that we just really need to listen to people,
Mm-hmm.
Listen to each other and actually just like not just like yell and scream at each other, just actually like let somebody talk and then have a discussion.
Can you stop talking so I can talk, please?
Yeah.
You know what, Zach? Yeah, I'm gonna when you become governor. Was it New Mexico? No, don't say the state you're in. When you become governor, can we use this clip to show that you said on this show first that you were going to be governor of that state?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that in my ad.
Awesome. Sweet. I might get some views then. All right. Okay, here we go. Finish the line spoken by Rambo. Live your life.
Okay.
Live your life. Sounds like terrible. Does terrible Rambo impersonation. Live your life.
And then it's just
then whatever. I actually forget. I think I know which part it.
I'm like really bad on this stuff, so I'm gonna try to remember. Live your life.
You just saw this movie yesterday, Zach. Don't let me down.
All right.
What grade? Oh, there you go. What grade does Sarah teach back home? Oh boy. I'm gonna guess. What grade are you in?
Ninth.
Okay. I don't think it's your grade. That's my only clue.
Okay.
As the team is traveling to Burma, who does Rambo see? Oh,
I know this one. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
I think I have it too. I could be wrong. Are you answering it this way that Rambo is with the team or the team is separate from Rambo traveling to Burma?
I thought it as like when he was with the team, like when they were all in the same boat as they were.
So as the team is traveling to Burma, who does Rambo see? See, okay, well, I'm going to answer both. I'm going to see. I can't tell the question. Oh, by the way, a gentleman about your age, just so you know, I should have told this to you. He made this book. His name is Rocco Muscedere. You can buy it on Amazon. It's called the Rambo Trivia Book. So I always tell the listeners, make sure they support this young man's work. So he's your age, and he made this book and put it on Amazon.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for that. That actually looks really cool.
It's called the Rambo Trivia Book, and it's by Rocco. I always say his last name wrong. Muscedere, Muscedere, and he's a fellow Canadian too, so that's always good. But yeah. So I'm going to answer it two different ways. I'm going to answer with Rocky that Rambo's with the team. I have an answer, and Rambo's not with the team. I have an answer because I'm a little confused about who he's with.
Yeah, I'm just going to answer it as like he was with the team. Okay. Because then I 100% know the answer.
Oh, I see.
If wasn't with the team, then I'm not quite sure there.
Well, I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. Well, We'll get to it. We'll see what happens.
I think we can probably answer either one, and then we can just go from there.
As Rambo is walking to his father's house, what animals are seen in the field?
Okay, I think I know this one.
Canadian geese. Where is Burnett's Pan-Asian Church located?
Okay.
It's in the States. I'll give you that. It's a state in the States, I believe. True or false? Okay, we at least get a 50% chance here. Michael Burnett and his team were supposed to return 5 days ago.
Okay, all right.
True or false again? Ooh. Rambo's right shoulder was injured during battle. Oh, it's one of those ones where it's like...
It's very specific.
Yeah, so was it his right or his left? That's what he's asking. So he's asking, was it Rambo's right shoulder, true or false? Okay, I'm just going to guess on this one.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's a trick question. Next question. As seen on the map at the beginning of the film, what 5 countries border Burma? 5 countries?
5. That's
okay.
I don't even know 5 countries.
No, Rocco's brutal with his questions sometimes. So what you can do is whoever guesses the most gets the point.
Okay.
I don't even want to guess. It's going to expose my terrible... Say again?
Which continent is that even in?
Don't ask me these questions. You're going to expose how dumb I am. Didn't I tell you I'm already the dumbest person of the two of us?
I don't know where any of my continents are. I just know what they're called. So.
Well, I think it's Asia.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, never mind.
No, it's okay. It's not Africa or Australia.
Yeah.
That much I know. All right. I'm just going to list some Asian countries and let's just see what happens. Last question. What name does Lewis call Rambo when he wants him to move the boat faster? He calls him insult, I believe.
Yeah, okay, I remember that scene. Does he only call him that name once, or does he call it like throughout the film? Is it like a repeating thing?
It might be repeating. Go ahead and whatever you want. I have the wrong answer. So
Okay. So I have all my answers now.
okay. I shited the bed. Excuse my French on this. This is a horrible showing on my part. I expected better from you, Zach.
Maybe.
You did this. Just watched the movie yesterday. Okay, here we go. What are Rambo's instructions to Sarah and Schoolboy if the boat is not there when they reach the river?
Okay, so I think his instructions, this is what I have written down here, it's paraphrase if I can just say. If I think what he told them to do was to like hide in the bushes or something like that, maybe. Again, I'm not sure on that one.
Hide in the bushes.
I probably got it wrong, but
sorry. Though I wrote to go back to town, which is, which is also wrong. I think we both kind of pooped this one. The answer is to keep following the shoreline until Rambo finds them.
I want you to head southeast of the river, and the boat will be waiting. If it's not there, you can follow the shoreline until it finds you.
What about you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, obviously we're both trying to think of a way to stay safe. That's obviously the key. But, yeah, we both didn't say that Rambo was going to find them again or the shoreline. So I think we both bombed that one. Okay. Finish the line spoken by Rambo. Live your life.
Free? Live free or something like that?
Oh, I totally live your life. He must be talking to Sarah.
Oh, okay.
Because he says, live your life because you got a good one.
If everyone thought like you, nothing would ever change.
Nothing does change.
Of course it does. Nothing stays the same.
Live your life because you got a good one.
Is that the full thing or is that...
Yeah, that's the full sentence. Live your life because you have a good one. So he must be talking to Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh, I bombed. You know what I wrote?
What did you write?
All right. Live your life. Die for nothing.
Yeah, I remember he said that to like when they went to retreat later.
Yeah, I did. It didn't make sense because I know he talks about saying like die for nothing or something. So I'm like, I don't know if that makes sense, but I couldn't remember. Okay, Rocco, you're killing me. This might be my first goose egg. Okay, what did you put for here? What grade does Sarah teach back home?
I put kindergarten.
Okay, I put grade 7. So we'll do whoever is the closest.
Okay.
6th grade. Woohoo! I got a point. I got 1 point.
What do you do stateside?
I teach 6th grade.
As the team is traveling to Burma, who does Rambo see? What was your answer there?
He sees like the group of pirates before they sell out to their boat.
That's what I put for. That's what I put for when he's with the group. I put pirates.
Yeah, like the group of pirates.
And that is the answer, pirates. Without the group, I put down the leader, the church leader. That's why I was confused about if he's with the group or not with the group, because he sees or runs into the church leader when they're on their way to Burma. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're an English major, right? English is your strongest language, right? Or strongest course in or schooling, whatever you want to call it. Program. What do you call it? Class? What do you call it? Your strongest subject.
Well, like it's like a subject, but then you go to class. Like you call it the English subject, and then you go to that class.
As Rambo is walking to his father's house, what animals are seen in the field?
It was either cows or horses. It was one of those two.
You got to pick one, brother.
Okay, I think I'm going to go for horses.
I put horses as well because he rides horses, right?
Yeah. That guy's maybe like the 5th one where you have like...
Well, because I'm a nice guy, I'm going to give you the point because you did list... Well, he said cows.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and I did say horses, so you got it more right because I only picked horses, so we'll give you the point. Where is Burnett's Pan-Asian Church located? What state?
Honestly, did not remember this one at all, so I just put it down randomly. Texas?
No, Colorado.
Colorado, okay. Wasn't even close to.
My name is Arthur March, pastor of the Christ Church of Colorado.
I got that one. Michael Burnett and his team We're supposed to return 5 days ago. True or false?
False. It was more.
Oh, well, do you remember how many days?
I think it was like 10.
Oh, you know what? We should give you like a bonus point. You nailed it. False. They were supposed to be back in 10 days. Good job.
What happened?
No one knows exactly. They were supposed to return 10 days ago, but they never came back.
I said 5 days. Oh, sorry. I agreed that I thought it was 5 days. So, yeah. All right. Another true or false. I might have bombed this one. Rambo's right shoulder was injured during battle.
Okay, I put down true for that one because I feel like it's like so specific. It almost has to be.
See, I thought the opposite. It was so specific that he's trying to trick you. So I said false. And I was right. It's false. It was his
You're
left
right.
shoulder.
Yeah, I really could have been either one there.
Remember, he's holding his arm at the end. He's holding his arm.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. As seen on the map at the beginning of the film, what 5 countries border Burma? Give me what countries did you put down?
Okay, so I don't know very many Asian countries, like, period. So I put down the 2 that I know.
Sure.
I put down China. I put down Taiwan.
So China was one of them.
All right, and I put down Taiwan for my second one.
We both suck. We both put down China. As I put down
That's like the main one, kind of.
It is China. China touches a lot of countries. I put down Vietnam and
Vietnam, that's right.
what else did I put down? I can't remember my own writing. It doesn't matter. Because the answers are Thailand, Laos, India, and Bangladesh. I had no idea that's what. It just showed my geography sucks. Thanks, Rocco, for exposing me, making me look stupid. Appreciate it.
Expose both of us.
Whoever had the most countries. So we both get a point because we tied for points, if that makes sense. It was just whoever got the most. We both said China. Last one. What does Lewis call Rambo when he wants him to move the boat faster?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure it was Boat Boy because I remember him calling him that multiple times throughout the movie. So I put down Boat Boy.
Is Rambo a man or a boy?
He's a man, but he called him a boy, just like derogatory.
No, you're right about Boatman. So I'm going to give you the point. It was Boatman.
Oh, it was Boatman. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oi, boatman. Come on, chop chop.
And you're right. You're right. I totally, now that I'm hearing the answer, I see him doing it. I totally forgot about that.
I totally could see him like being petty like that, calling him Boat Boy.
Oh, you're right. He probably wanted to, but I'm going to give you the point anyways. How many did you get? What was your total?
Okay, so I got 3 right. Technically, the 5th one was like a half right because I said cows and horses, and I sided with horses, so you can.
That's 4. That's 4. Yeah, it counts.
And then yeah, and then I almost got 10. This close.
What do you mean? You almost got the boat? That one counts too. We're very easy peasy. You're not in school. This isn't real school. This is Rambo school. You're fine. It's the spirit of the law. Whoever gets the closest usually gets the point. So good job. I bombed this one. I got what did it start with here? Which question? This one. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I got 5 out of 10. You got 5 out of 10 as well. Okay. Well, did you have fun?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I love like being on here again, like to talk about movies and like all that stuff. It's a lot of fun.
Well, I'll get you on again, brother. I mean, I'm sad that the network itself is sort of it's gone as far as the feed on the audio goes, but people can still see your show, listen to your reviews on Zack as always. Like I said, you're quick, you're concise, you get right to the point. I love it. You don't pull any punches. I'm actually excited to see your channel grow and you grow, like literally in front of our eyes on camera. It's fun to watch, just to see you're very well spoken. You're not just put it this way, your reviews are much more concise and better than some of the professionals out there. So I think you got a good life ahead of you regarding this. Even if it's just a hobby, it'll also help you. I would say if you go into politics, right, being able to look at something objectively, analyze it, and not be emotional about it, that will help you in politics.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you ever get crappy comments on YouTube?
Okay, so like this is kind of funny because I was talking, I forgot what I was talking about, but on one of my videos, I went on to for some reason people don't leave their comments on my actual channel; they leave them on their Reddit comment section, even though they're both open. But I don't know. So they left on the Reddit comment section. They said, and they confused me for being 8 years old. Oh. So I mean, they were off by like 6 years, but maybe the camera just makes me look younger. I don't know.
I wouldn't be too insulted by it because when you're going to get older, it's going to work to your advantage, right? When you're like 30, you might look like you're 20 or 18. That's great.
Hopefully.
Are you shorter than your average classmates or?
Well, I'm about 5'8", so I'm not like up there with them, and then I'm a little taller than some of them, but not like
5'8's a good 5'8 already.
Yeah, I know. I've been growing like really like this summer. I think I probably grew like 2 or 3 inches or something like that.
Oh, there you go. So you're doing just fine. Already at 5'8", you're taller than Tom Cruise.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's 5'7".
Oh, I didn't know that. Have you seen the new Mission Impossible movie?
It's the only one I haven't seen yet. I'm just waiting for streaming. I didn't go to the theaters for it. I admit, but I got a family to raise. I can't afford these movies like you. I've got to, I can't go to these movies all the time. I have to wait for streaming. I'm one of those people.
Because the newest one came out on my birthday.
Oh.
So my dad took me up to go see it in IMAX in like Columbus, and that was awesome.
You liked it?
Yeah, like getting to see like all these sequences in like IMAX and everything, where like they actually use those cameras. Like it was crazy.
I heard one of the criticisms is that the underwater sequence was too long. Is that true?
I mean, like, no, but like a big criticism that I agree with is that like at the beginning, where it kind of shows a montage, like it's nice at first, like seeing those references to those previous movies. But after a while, it just comes off as just like kind of just like janky or like kind of like all over the place.
What is it? What did you call it?
Kind of like janky, like all over the place.
Is that a new word for kids? There's slang. I've never heard that slang before. Janky.
Well, it's not the word I'm trying to use. I just heard that. I'm pretty sure it means it's like this all over the place.
Oh, you're probably right. I think
that's what it means. I'm not like 100% sure.
Janky is a slang term, primarily used in American English to describe something of poor quality, broken, or unreliable.
Yeah, janky, that's where I was trying to use that.
Janky?
Yeah.
All right, when I grew up, it was jinkies.
Oh.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
From what?
It's not from like Scooby-Doo, I think.
That's right. Velma. Yeah. Velma for Scooby-Doo.
That's where I heard it, I think.
Yeah. All right, I won't bore you anymore, but my kids love my Scooby-Doo and Shaggy impersonations, but I won't do it on camera, but I can do it, I promise you. But Zach, as always, there you go. How do you like that? Zach, as always, it's a pleasure to podcast with you, to have you guests on my show, and I will grab you for some future shows for sure, which I'll talk to you after we end this one. So thank you, as always, for coming on.
Thank you. It's been a lot of fun to be on here.